I'd like to welcome everybody here, whether you're here in person or whether you're here watching us on TV or whatever be the case. But we're here to try to serve you the best that we can with the abilities that we have. So with that, let's all stand and have a word of prayer. Brother Brunk, will you word our prayer for us tonight, please?
Let's pray. Proverbs 3, verses 5 and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge God, and He will direct your paths. Heavenly Father, as we gather tonight, those on the fiscal court and those of us to watch and participate, we pray for wisdom. The challenges and the opportunities that lie before us are many. We pray for wisdom that is beyond our own ken. It comes from God. For doors to open that we don't even know exist now. For our county to move forward, united, leaning upon God, and seeing the good things that you have for us. So we place this time together in your hands tonight. And I ask, Lord, that you bless these folks who are called to be our leaders. Help them to do their job well. In Jesus' name.
Amen. Thank you. Well, let's pledge then. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, Ms. Smith first tonight, call to order, looks like.
Denzel Potter.
Here.
John Brown.
Here.
Stanley Rigsby.
Here.
Brandon Evans.
Here.
Anthony Lockett.
Here.
Stanley Franklin.
Here. It appears that we'll have a quorum, is that right? Okay. Have you had a chance to look at the last minutes? They've been proofread, haven't they?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Brandon makes the motion that we approve the minutes of the last meeting. I hear a second. Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Emergency management reports. Yes, Miss Irene.
Well, I made you all a copy of all the open disasters, and David, you've got a copy of that,
Okay,
of everything that's done and not done.
all right. Is there anything that we need to act upon?
Now, and I've even got the suggestion that everything has to be done for that.
Okay. All right, thank you, Irene. The floodplain coordinator, Mr. Curd, he's not with us, I don't believe, in the audience, is he? I don't know of anything that stands out that we have done or have not done. If we haven't done it, I'm sure we'll be notified. You can bet on that. Okay, the road supervisor's not here either. Anybody have anything they need to be, tell the road people about? That there's some signs down that I've been informed about that we have to try to get back up, road signs. I don't know, it seems like there's always open season on road signs. They get knocked down and knocked off the post, and we try to put them back up and keep them marked, but they get down some way or other. Right now, I'm sure that it's the mowing. Every now and then they get hit with a mower. Back in the winter, it's probably a snow plow. So it's a lose-lose situation, and away you go ahead. Okay, Ms. Treasurer, you want to talk to us?
All right. On our financial statement ending in 5/31, I've got a full reconciled statement. Our cash balance in the general fund is $245,898.34. The road has $428,406.25. The jail has $1,737.15. LGEA has $23,387.64. And Special Projects has $84,877.31. I also provided an up-to-date financial statement you all can look over. The appropriation condition report and revenue condition report. The appropriation condition report has a lot of negatives that I'm still waiting on a budget amendment to come through for before I can fix all that. And then I've got the second reading on our budget ordinance. I guess y'all have to make a motion to
All right.
accept that or not.
On that budget, I got a question on that. I noticed on the PPA page, went up a little bit this time. Anything? I believe so.
We don't have anything to do with
That's
that.
set by the state.
Set by the state
Yeah, we don't have
directly.
anything to do with that
I
amount of
think
money.
it went up about $6,000.
I don't know, I didn't look at it,
It went
It's
from
set by the
19 to
state.
25.
Yeah.
but the state does that, so.
Yeah, they give me that number. And there was a couple changes that they recommended on the budget with the LG, but it was just changing the mineral severance and the coal severance, dropping it 10% because it is declining. And with that, I had to adjust what goes into the jail. That was really the only thing that was affected. And it dropped our amount that we budgeted for insurance by $11,000, but that was the only change made on that.
Any more discussion? If not, then do I hear a motion that we accept this second reading?
On the insurance on that, did we ever get anything set? What we're gonna do with that? Is it still low on the budget or?
We're talking about the insurance.
For health insurance?
Yeah. Was there something on there about?
We've got that on down.
We're gonna discuss it, I think,
Yeah,
on down through the
we've got that
meeting.
down
then.
under discussion.
And we're not approving the budget now. The
The second reading, yeah.
Yeah, second reading.
Without going, I mean,
Yeah,
DLG approved
they,
everything, you know, we've had our first reading, DLG approved it. They give us their input and
Has anybody checked on the insurance, see if we can get it right we got on the budget?
it's gonna be close. It's gonna be close.
that ain't your question. Okay, does anybody want to entertain a motion that we accept this? This budget?
I'll make that motion.
Brandon's made it, I hear a second.
Second.
John second the motion, all in favor? Aye. Opposed, like sign.
And then I need a second reading on budget amendment 12 one. Do you have enough on that one?
$58,843.25. It's National Forestry receipts $31,550.35. Coal severance grant for the rescue squad $95,31.53. And coal severance grant for the Little League soccer field improvements $17,761.37.
Thank you.
Do I hear a motion to accept that?
Would you care to say it again? I'd read here, that would be.
Okay. The National Forestry receipts was $31,550.35. And coal severance grant for the search and rescue squad, $9,531.53. And another coal severance grant for the Little League $17,761.37. And we've already received all that money.
I'll make a motion.
Okay. Denver made it, and Stanley second. Everybody in favor? Aye. Hold like that. They tell us our coal severance money receipts is gonna be slim to none from here on out. So a lot of the programs that were affected by the coal severance tax, particularly the fire departments, it's gonna be slim to none. So we're gonna have to really tighten our belt, keep that going. We need to go into a closed session right now for some personnel discussion, and hopefully we'll get to it pretty quick and be back in open session here shortly. Do I hear a motion that we go into closed session?
I'll make it motion.
All right, second? Second. All in favor? Aye. Hold like that.
I'll make a motion to go back in.
Okay, the motion's been made to go back into regular session.
Second.
Second with Denzel, all in favor? Aye. All right. Let's see.
We still have 14 things to do.
Item number one, they're about the roof repair on the tech center. We'll have to table that for now, till we get more information to talk about.
Give everybody good tabulation form. And they're all together, the blacktop, the stone, and the, we didn't get any pipe bids.
Not even that much out of Grayson this time? No further come in?
All right, you got some bids on it. Oh, we got the one. Okay, the first item here on blacktop is from Hinkle, and the asphalt base is $67 per ton. Asphalt binder is $67.50 per ton, and the surface is $68.50 per ton. Then they go on down and they list a material that is installed. Basis is base is $82.65, binder 83, and the surface is $84.65. Hinkle was the only bid that we got for blacktop, so I don't guess we got much
To choose
choice
from?
in that, do we? I mean, it's I guess it's a going rate, and it's I don't know about what rates are, but that sounds reasonable to me.
That's down from last year.
Okay, all right. So, do I hear a motion that we accept this bid from Hinkle?
So moved.
All right.
Second.
John made it, Brandon second, all in favor? Aye. Okay. All right, the rock or gravel, bid on that. You might notice these bids haven't been tampered with now, I'm just now opening. This is a stone bid, also from Hinkle. It begins at $12.80 per ton for number 6 tens. That's the size rock. And it goes all the way up to class 3 rock is $17.05. And the minimum haul that they haul is 20 tons. And I guess if you haul smaller than that, they could give us another quote. But that is from Hinkle, and I'd say that's another going rate that we don't have any opposition with. So I'll hear a motion to accept that.
Motion.
Motion made to accept Hinkle's materials contract. Okay, do I hear a second? Did I hear a second?
Second.
All right. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed likewise. Since we received no bids for pipe, we'll have to table that for now.
What do we do, re-advertise the bid again?
I'd say, if we had what we did before.
We need a motion on that, to re-advertise?
Yeah, right, okay. John's made it, here second. All right, all in favor?
Aye.
So we re-advertise that. All right, we have some discussion about the steel that has been driven by, I guess, concrete. That's not a bid, is it? That's not a project. Have they finished two of these already?
There's three.
All right, one of them's on Devon Branch, and one was on Jones Creek, and the other's on Railroad Fork. This King Creek has done this work. So do I hear a motion that we accept King Creek's?
Did they get all of them, did they get all of them branch done? Did they get it backfilled, everything? I know the other day, and I was up there 2 weeks ago or something like that, they still, like,
Back level.
okay.
All right.
They are going.
They have one of the places at Railroad Fork finished. It's ready.
They're going to pave all at the
Mhm.
same time when they get
When they get them all done.
Yep,
That's
yeah,
special.
that's their plan.
But what we need to do here is, you want to talk about FEMA reimbursement, Connie?
As far as, right now it's on hold.
Yes.
It won't be, am I correct? With the reimbursement from FEMA, you got an email?
We have to have everything has to be paid, we've got to have canceled checks and all the paperwork in before we'll get reimbursed.
But what about, isn't the reimbursement on hold?
Well, no.
On the steel driving?
16, she sent me back an okay on it.
That's still driving.
Sometimes
You're
there's
just saying,
a delay, and if we go ahead and pay it out of our budget, then we may wait 6 months, a year, 2 years before they reimburse us and get that money back.
but you're saying if the
So that-
blacktopping and everything ain't done, we don't get reimbursed yet?
Right.
Is this payment tonight for the blacktop too, or
I'm sorry.
is the payment that we want to pay for the blacktop too on that project?
No.
It's not included.
No, King Creek's responsible for the blacktop back on these.
Right, but what, the reason I put this on the agenda is that we accepted bids for $252,036.60. Do we want to, we prioritized and did the 5 worst roads. Do we want to take this much money out of our road fund to pay this up front?
Not knowing-
Is
not
is
knowing
the
when we'll get
question, not knowing when we'll get reimbursed.
Not knowing how long we'll have to wait.
Right.
But I will say this on behalf of King Creek, he said he didn't mind to go ahead and do some work for us and wait on his money. He understands how the system works. But he does this all the time, you all know that though. But we could pay him the biggest one first, and then wait a little while, pay him another. Can't we do that, a job at a time, or have to do the whole thing? All 5
Well,
of them
you
have to be
wouldn't
done?
pay for it until the work's done, but do you want him to go ahead and do all the work and spend that money out of the road department, road fund?
Well, he indicates that he'll wait on his money. I mean,
Until August,
until we.
wasn't it? It
We'll
was
see,
just
if he'll
until
wait on his money, he can go ahead and do it, I don't get a blacktop, then when we get the money, he gets reimbursed.
I think he understands that, but
He's good with
We
that.
have to do that.
With FEMA, how long, what's the time limit? with
There's no
FEMA.
time limit.
That's what I'm
You never
saying.
You don't know.
It could be 6 months.
Does he understand that?
Yeah, he knows.
I'd say he's dealt with them before.
Yeah, he knows how it is, but I'll reassure him that we may have to wait, but on hold, we get the money.
We got the new road fund in already.
I mean, if he's willing
Already
to,
in.
Hang on.
if he's willing to go ahead
No, but
till we get done.
I think I had to transfer it.
Okay.
I don't know if that's how they want to proceed with it, I don't know.
Well, she's gonna talk about the change.
He say he's willing to wait till FEMA money
Yeah,
comes
but
in.
it's,
Yeah, he said he was willing to wait if it's a legal matter, you know, I don't know. Well, they'll let-
FEMA did have it on hold, I don't know if they released anything.
I don't know either, I don't know.
It was on hold, we wasn't gonna get anything, we always just right now. Look into that before.
It's everybody.
We don't wanna run our road fund down to nothing, I mean,
But if he's willing to wait till we
That's the
get
most
reimbursed,
important. I
that's
mean,
his
you
choice.
do bad
Yeah,
roads.
but what if you don't get reimbursed for
We'll
2
have more,
years? I mean, you could be looking at another
don't want
lawsuit.
to run that road fund down.
no.
Oh, may not be able to, I don't know.
Do it all, just turn in the invoice, copy of the check,
She
everything.
sent me back an email that it, as long, when I sent in her in all the invoices and everything for 4216, but that's the only one we got, 4239, and it's not even been bid for this deal. And 4217. She didn't mention that. So I don't know.
Now, these 3 that he's turned in, they are included on my monthly bills for this month.
they're finished.
Yes, they're finished.
And we have an invoice to approve further down on the agenda.
Yeah.
What was the amount?
There's 3 that I
Okay,
highlighted.
all right.
The ones that are done.
It's less than $50,000.
We just didn't know how to proceed. We wanted to go on.
Do I hear a motion that we pay these 3 that's on the sheet tonight, that's highlighted, that's less than $50,000? Go ahead and pay that.
Motion made.
Then Anthony made it. Hear a second on it?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Hold like sign.
That's number 13 on your
Yeah.
Are you gonna tell them to wait a little bit on them others? Go ahead and do them?
agenda. That we need you all to tell us how you think we need to proceed, because
It'd be good if we finish them, for return the bills, and see if we, how quick we can get the money.
Yeah.
If that blacktop's gonna be late, we'll have to do that next, look like, you know.
he actually didn't bill for the paving on these 3. He held that part out, and he said when he got it all done, he'd pave all of them at the same time.
Yeah,
And that's for that section of the bill.
Right,
Yeah, and that was $2,072.30.
for the paving.
But if we had these 3 paid, we could go ahead and send that bill in and get things started on it, right?
Yeah.
I think we ought to get them paid and send the bill in before we go any further on the rest of the project.
See if they will reimburse.
Something else.
Yeah, see what they
See
say.
how long the wait's gonna be?
Yeah.
If he'll agree to that term, we can go ahead and do that. Okay, County Road Co-op Program, next item number 6 on your agenda.
This is their annual County Road Aid Co-op Program contract that we do every year at this time. I don't know if I need to all copy that or not. Anyway, everybody has to sign the resolution. If you agree, it's the resolution.
What's that pertain to?
It's a resolution for our municipal road aid fund. But we need a motion to accept the resolution. And it's just the standard resolutions we do every year.
I'll make the motion.
Motion been made, and second, Stanley. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
That's, item number 7 is about this 3 Trails initiative of, I don't really know enough about it to discuss it. Linda, can you enlighten us any on that?
It's a trails, it actually is a 9-county coalition in Kentucky. And West Virginia, Virginia is already doing this. It's a tourism, it brings in tourism. And they have just asked us to go ahead and do a resolution saying that we support this for tourism. And it includes Johnson, Morgan, Wolf, Lee, Owsley, Clay, Knox, Bell, and Harlan counties. It's a tourism, mountain trail, 9-county coalition.
It has to do with Hatfields and McCoy to start with. I think that's common.
The trail system bring a lot of people into your
Yeah,
county.
they do.
Yeah, yeah.
Because this 2 weeks ago, I was back to West Virginia on one.
Right, and they have,
I can't, got them.
Yep, they bring a lot of people into.
I was talking to a guy sometime back, and in one place, I'm not sure if that was the Hatfield McCoy Trail, but one of them they had, probably be on all of them, that they had, like, where they go through different properties, they have all kinds of businesses where you can get off of the trail if you want to eat, or if you want to shop, or if you want to stay all night, or.
Get gas, anything.
Right, you know, I mean, there's a lot of opportunities that the trail brings in that, you know, people out, especially like out in the country and out in the boonies, so to speak, wouldn't have otherwise. Because, you know, it'd be like down there where I live, you know, it wouldn't be feasible to put in a motel or something there, but, you know, to get enough people on the trail that wants to stay all night, then you've got opportunity for.
Well, I hear a motion then that we accept this resolution. John made it, Stanley second, all in favor?
Aye.
That was item number 7. Item number 8 was we need to advertise for a part-time employee at the animal shelter. And we will take care of that.
We need a motion.
And we need a motion to that effect, or I guess we do.
Advertise it, too.
Advertise, did I hear a motion?
I made it.
You made it, Nathan, second?
Second.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, the uniform discussion. Was who was the only group that wanted to keep the uniforms?
Judicial Center, we get reimbursed for everything through them.
But I think we just, if, you know, we didn't budget for it. If we want to go ahead and do it by the end of this fiscal year, I will go ahead and contact them. I just want to make sure that we do want to keep the Judicial Center uniforms, and they also get mats.
We get reimbursed for it, don't we, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
That comes back.
But
All
the
right,
other
you want
ones
to
we
make that
don't.
motion, John?
So move, we get reimbursed.
Second?
Second.
Brandon second. All right, all in favor? Aye. All right. We had I guess the insurance representatives here the other day talked about health insurance. And I don't know if we didn't have anybody that, I don't think, accepted it. Did we have an employee that took up with that or not?
This is actually the countywide employees insurance. This is different plans that was offered with the one with the higher deductible is kind of the one that they recommended if we wanted to kind of save some money. That was the one they recommended.
We discussed doing a dual plan option where we will pick which plan we want to give the employees. And then if they want the better plan, say if they want the current plan we're on, which is the one, it's the second one with the $250 deductible, or is it the first one? Is it the first one, Linda? Is that the one you currently have?
The first one is the current, the
That's our
second one is
current.
the renewal.
Okay. And So what we would do is we would have a dual plan. We could pick one with a higher deductible, and if the employee wants the lower deductible, they can pay the difference and have that plan. That's kind of where we were at, because regardless, we do have to cut money in healthcare. We do have to save money. He brought some other plan options. This made the most sense. You have rate protection with them. The market with health insurance is just off the walls right now, and it's not getting any better anytime soon. He also gave me some rates, which I haven't got the official copy of, but he said the union and stuff, which is if we went to any other insurance provider, he said we would get the same prices, and he said they were actually higher than what they brought us. What Keiko, and with Keiko, we have the insurance, or the dental, the vision. We have things that, you know, if you want, you're gonna pay extra for, you know, and you might save money down the first year by leaving Keiko, but after that, you're just really at risk because of your rate protection.
How much difference is the plan we got now, the one we're talking about?
Well, the one we're talking about, you have a $1,500 deductible. The one we have now has $250. Here you
I see
can,
that
yeah.
there.
I mean, that's just
How
the
many
difference.
difference in the price?
And the price is,
That,
it's on here. Let me find it.
yeah.
Okay. $360 is what this one would cost. And that is between the road and the general fund. And then our current one at renewal would be $406,251.
So there wouldn't be a whole lot of difference in it.
There's $46,000 difference.
But really, $250 up to $1,500, that's a whole lot of difference, you know, that you'd have to pay if you had to go to the hospital.
Big deductible.
Yeah, it's a lot of difference. A lot
Family,
of people couldn't-
4,500.
We budgeted, I just want to throw this out there, we budgeted $209,000 for health insurance in the general and $150, so that means $350 is our top for our insurance. I mean, you have to take that into consideration.
Well, you
That
don't
was
have
the
to
best we
change,
could
do you?
do.
I mean,
No,
we
you don't have to, no.
I mean, is there gonna be enough savings in it to change it? So I guess it's my
Well,
question.
60,000, that'd be, well,
40-some
yeah,
thousand.
47,000,
That'd be a lot of difference if you needed it, you know.
46,000.
I say keep what we got, we'd be lucky to keep it.
Probably right.
Yeah.
Are you making that motion?
I
We
make
stay
that
where we're at?
motion, keep our-
Got a second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye. All right. The horse park people have requested that we check into helping their fence down there. Here's some pictures of it. It's deteriorating badly. It needs to be looked at. And they wrote a letter, brought the pictures for it. And they had two estimates on fixing it, painting. Now, I think the first one was going to use a pressure washer to wash off the peeling paint. Well, you can see it there. Gullett offered to do that for $1,600. And I think this was this a minute out? This $5,000. Is anyone? But there's a whole lot of difference in it, and I think maybe he was going to scrape it, and it was one of the main differences in it, and Mr. Gullett was just going to pressure it off. So I believe that's $1,700 instead of $1,600. Add that up, somebody, and see if it's not $1,700.
17.
But anyway, $100. It does look pretty bad if you look at it.
Stanley, could we not get the prisoners to do that? They have the roosters off.
If we buy the stuff for it, maybe we could.
We could
Maybe,
save money.
if they'll do it, yeah.
Well, I'm sure. They may even have the tire washers over there.
They might have.
I think there's ditches filled up down there too, around that ballpark, need to be cleaned up, what people said, you know.
we've looked into it and gonna do it because it dries up. It's just now getting dry. That whole ditch from, up there along the road, all the way around that ballpark needs to be pulled out.
Yeah.
And there's two pipe in there, one of them shooting out straight up in there, and I don't know how the water's gonna get into it, and it up there like that.
Maybe that's
Maybe it's just gonna take rainwater, but anyway, that's the plan, is to fix that up whenever we can, get dried up to grade, you know. That's-
We've always kept that, kept that going.
Yeah.
I think whatever we need to do it, to do it.
I don't know whether we get the prisoners to do it. I mean, they'll do it, but I don't know if they do it timely or not. They use them for everything, and it's good that they do.
Yeah.
But, do you think that we ought to try to go ahead and get this $1,700 deal done, and get Gullet to spray it and go along with it?
Is he off to paint the fence and everything?
Yeah.
That's his bid right
That's
there.
his bid, that second page there. I mean, the first bid's his.
600 paint, 250 to wash, 850 for labor.
That sounds good. I'll make a motion to do
All right.
that.
Is that Kyle? Kyle
I
got it?
think it is, yeah.
Gullet spray paint, that's what it says.
Yeah. All right, Mendel made the motion, there, second. Second. Anthony second, all in favor? Aye. But it does need painting from the looks of it. If that's it down there, and I guess it is. Okay, the Quilters Club, whoever that is the next thing on the agenda, item number 12.
Well, I have a list here. They have been told that they no longer can store their racks, quilting racks, up at Rifle Cove. They would really like to know why. And for what they do for the community, for instance, during the tornado, they gave out 120 quilts. They passed out 150 quilts to the nursing home, 125 plus emergency quilts and pillows. That group of quilts, the 125, were used during the tornado. 300 baby quilts for the hospital stays for youngsters. They're wanting to know why 50 plus for fire victims. I delivered 3 weeks ago, and 50 quilted wheelchair caddies for nursing home. And they've been told they can't use.
Well, the only thing that I know about, Anthony, is we take them on, we take the Kiwanis Club on, we take the Women's Club on, all these things we store them for all these groups. We already storing all their concession group, their wagons up there, their concession trailers in our lot. I mean, we're going to, what are we going to do? Take on the whole country to?
Well, the county built these quilting racks
Yeah,
going
we've
back
been
some
storing
time
these
ago.
racks for several years.
I realize that, but I don't think it's a good idea, and I don't think it's a good idea to have those concession trailers up there. It's our liability. If something happens, we're liable for it.
I mean, you got a bunch of two-fours, they ain't really gonna be much liability to that if they.
Well, not unless somebody falls on one of them, gets a nail in their leg, and then we have to pay the medical bill.
I make motion that we store them, continue on like we have.
I'll second.
So these ladies put a lot of work into that.
They do. I'm not arguing that
They
point.
don't have much means to.
I need to go back and back up on what I've told some of these other civic groups, is I can't, let them store stuff. I don't think it's a good idea, but if that's the feeling of this, well, do I hear a second?
I second.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
I vote nay.
Oh.
All right, we've already had the King Creek discussion on their steel driving, I reckon that one.
Need to put Boyd's Road on there.
Yes.
And, can I say something real quick, Stanley?
Yes, sir.
I'd like to say, like to thank Andy and Josh Holbrook. This is their first meeting they've ever attended, Kim. They're here on a Cub Scout thing.
Okay.
They get something else. If you boys would like to stand, we'd recognize you. Welcome. Hey, Andy, y'all come up here if you want, that way you'll be on the camera.
Come on up. Turn your camera around there and get their picture, son.
Boys, come on up in front of the camera and get noticed.
good scouting program here. I think we've turned out, what is it, 3 Eagle Scouts in the last little bit? Can somebody verify that?
Yeah, we've got 3 and are working on our 4th one.
It's a very good thing. And I commend you people for working with them like you do. I know it's a thankless job, but they've really been going through a lot of scrutiny here lately. Things that's, and I wouldn't have thought in my day that it ever been confronted with them, but that's the way it is. Okay, let's see, we need to approve the procedure.
Boyd Road. I like, the issue with Boyd Road and all that, I'd like to make a motion that we move Boyd Road out of the creek and put it actually in the system the way it's been maintained for the last 15, 20 years, since 86 or something roughly.
Go what it's already is.
Go just like it is.
Okay.
I second that.
John made it, Neil second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed likewise. Okay.
I have to
You have
add
something
on.
else you want
Yeah,
to speak to us about?
We hired a lady to come in and go through our FEMA papers for the tornado, all that mess. She is requesting payment of $10,000 before she will start working. It's Laura Matula. I know you all had the amount that you had agreed upon to let her, you know, that she could.
Search our records.
Yeah, and she could be paid up to a certain amount, but I need approval to pay that first and get her started, or how you want to do it.
How much was the amount we agreed on?
That's what I started to say.
Do you remember, you looked
I
at
think
that?
it, wasn't it 20?
I think it was
20,000.
20.
Okay.
Not to exceed.
It was that not to exceed
That's what I
20,000.
think.
Don't the FBI still have a lot of those records?
She emailed me and she said the FBI said they didn't have what she needed. But she has been able to obtain what she needs to start going through it and to start filing claims on, she said the smaller things she can go ahead and start closing out. She said, but there was some big ones that there would be a lot of process of appeals and stuff with. But she got everything she needed from my understanding.
They did release what she needed to go ahead with her
She got it
investigation?
from the state,
Okay,
from my understanding, is what she
all right.
did.
Do I hear a motion that we go ahead and advance her $10,000 like the treasurer says we need to do? If we're gonna get this thing done, we're gonna have to pay the lady.
So we agreed up to 20,000.
Yeah, up to
Yeah.
20.
So
I'll
moved.
make,
All right. John made it and Stanley second, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Now,
I'd like to thank everybody that helped us out with the road problem. I really appreciate it. I want to take these ladies home that are not too healthy, so.
You may not be too healthy either when you get out them two. Hey, Kathleen.
Thank you so much.
All right, we're ready.
Appreciate it.
Come back anytime.
Thank you.
okay, advance $10,000. Who was she?
Do I,
What's her name?
The name-
Laura Matula?
Norma?
Laura
Laura.
Matula.
There's actually, she has a business name. I'll get it to you.
I don't know what it is either.
I'll just get you a copy of that invoice.
Okay.
For
I'm
agreement.
gonna put it on here that you will have that.
Yeah. I don't remember the name of the company, but she,
Okay, I guess we need to get an approval of the monthly bills.
Hold on a
That's,
second, I've got something too.
Okay, all right.
I didn't get it put on the
Are you
agenda.
asleep?
Not well.
You could be, we've been here.
It's almost my
couple of
bedtime. I've got a couple of invoices here. One of them is from snow plowing back in January. I talked to this person back in February, and actually I told him that it was too late to turn anything in. I was under the impression that it was, or thought it was. So he has turned in an invoice here for plowing a road, 2 roads actually, I'm sorry. And I make a motion we pay him,
How is it?
Frankie Campbell. Because I told him it was too late, and we paid people since.
I think the agreement was that after that it passed the deadline, the mayor's supposed to pay. Was that right, then?
What you said.
check, go take a cold check.
I'm just pulling you
I'll
leg.
second.
Yeah. Made and seconded, all in favor? Aye.
Now, I've got one more here that he dropped off as well. He had to put a load of dense grade gravel on his road. Total of $106. And it's a county, it is a county road, T.C. Kemplin Road, it's in this road system. I think it was right there, right on the hill, right there, before you get up to his house. And I do know it stays muddy, because there's no drainage or anything on it.
Is that Frankie too?
Yeah.
Do I hear a motion to pay that bill?
I'll make that motion.
Do I hear a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And one abstain.
You need these?
Connie needs them.
Connie does. I'll give it to you.
Okay.
We need to pay the bills.
That's what I started saying. Next thing, Lindsay, you got some bills you want to pay, or Connie got some bills you want to pay?
We have some bills we need to pay.
I always have bills.
Do I hear a motion we pay the bills that Connie has for us to pay?
I'll make that motion.
Denzel made it. Sammy second. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. We will wait for Lindsay to notify us to have a special call session.
Motion to adjourn.
And I hear a motion? Anthony's made a motion to adjourn. Anybody want to say?
Take it.
All right. We'll adjourn. All in favor?
Aye.
Denzel's gonna buy supper right here.
You gotta run out there.